Introducing Spy Family? Well, I might have something that can fill up that empty void in your soul. Kindergarten Wars. Now wait, before you click off the video, stay with me, okay? The title actually doesn't have much to do with a war. Or kindergarten. Well, I lied. It has everything to do with wars and kindergarten. Rita seems like your average kindergarten teacher. Like any other teacher, she's there for one specific reason, to watch over and teach the children. But we soon learn this is all about to change. And one day, as she is watching over one of the kids, he's playing in the sandbox, you know, building sandcastles and shit like that. You hear a pow! But then a chink! And we look. And there's Rita, pulling out a shovel from the ground, and with precision and effectiveness, she blocks a fully charged sniper shot. This is like railgun in Fortnite blocking a wall type shit, you heard? She glares to the side with a bombastic side eye and sees the sniper guy standing there. And he's terrified by this massive aura Rita's giving off. He runs away, so she chases after the sniper man. He runs, but she runs faster. She manages to stop him, holding a Glock 40 to his head, ready to end this poor man's life. She's about to pull the trigger until she stops. The mysterious masked man, his mask falls off. And then he hits her with the most unbelievable Duke Dennis Riz you've ever seen in your life. And in a heartbeat, she falls head over heels for him, like any sane human being would be when they see the hottest person in the entire world, like me with Jenna Ortega. And when some of us get hit by hot looks, we lose sense of direction. We can't tell left or right. We look like Zorro out on the playing field. Some of us stutter, and some of us just straight up trip. So she takes action into her own hands. She saw in her horoscope today that she had a good chance of meeting the LOM, the love of her life, the bae of her bae. So, she does the right thing and asks him questions. And the first question she whips out, she's like, "Have you seen the new Spider-Verse movie?" And he's like, "No, I haven't." Psych! JK. He actually did see it, but he didn't stay till the post-credit scene. So boom! She popped a cap in his ass anyway. She runs back to school, tears flooding down her face as she's so sad she just potentially killed the love of her life. And that's where we find out from the principal that Rita is a super secret killing machine whose name spans across the lands like motherfucking King Arthur when he whipped out that sword from the rock. But she's no King Arthur, and she ain't an assassin no more. Considering she killed multiple people, they sentenced her to life in prison. But there is a catch. If they worked at Kindergarten Noir, it would be able to lower her sentence. Well, she's not alone in this task. There are plenty of other criminals trying to reduce their sentences by protecting these kids from the world's most dangerous villains, like Dr. Doom, Dr. Evil, and the one and only Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099. Like, bro, why are you racist? Why? The reason these notorious villains are after all these children is because these kids are from the rich and elite, the worst of the worst. You know, it is what it is. You know, fuck the corporate. No, stop. Bro, cut. In another manga, some would even say these are celestial dragons. It's an action-packed and surprisingly violent. I mean, shit, at the end of the first chapter, we got a Chainsaw Man cameo. Bro, stop fighting the War Devil and decided to show up and fight some kindergartners. Like, what is this, the kindergarten devil? Let's get into some of the characters we have here. First, we have Rita, the super secret spy who's looking for a new life away from all the bloodshed and fighting, but also just looking for a hot guy to be your boyfriend. Yeah, we have people whose goals is to live a better life and everything, but she just wants to fuck a nice guy. Like, who doesn't want a hot boyfriend? Am I right? I'd love a hot boyfriend. She's the most cracked out of all the criminals that have been introduced in the last 15 chapters. She can do it all, like saving people as well as instantly reacting like faster than lightning. She even has a comedic side with a little bit of charm. Now we got Doug, the Netflix swindler, the thief from across the street, growing up with nothing to his name and having to rob everything from everybody just to simply survive in a world, and the perfect annoyance to Rita. These two got beef, and they got so much beef you could fucking make an Arby's ad talking about we got the meats with these two motherfuckers, and you put them in a bread or something. I don't know. Like, if one of them saves the other, that means they owe each other double. Like, Rita got a 2-0 lead on that man right now. He gonna have to pull a LeBron backshots 3-1 lead on her goofy ass, cause that motherfucker, she up on him. Next we got Hana, who is also a well-trained assassin who comes in about halfway into the start of the story. She's got a killer home run. I'm talking about King Griffey Jr. type bombs, and that's no pun intended, cause she literally hits bombs. Like, that's her whole shtick. But these bombs will rock your world. But But she also has some very huge luggage. I'm talking emotional luggage with her brother. It's not no Oshi no Ko. It's some better than that because she just wants to save her brother because, her father's an absolute manipulative man. But I'm not going to get into that right now because that spoils the whole story anyway. Go read it. But also, the principal is an important character as well. A former military member that has to control all these wild individual criminals. She informs them about how to do things and what to do things. And, like, she's basically like Gordon Ramsay, but, like, she's like not a chef. Now we got Gordon Z, the vice principal, who's basically the chopper of the team. He's a lovable, cute, and adorable person who heals all the wounds and takes care of you with his best abilities. He also worked in the military like the principal, and man, he just does what he do. He be going throwing knives at people just so he can heal them because he's so real for that. He is the realest. Now we got everybody's favorite sexy motherfucker from the story, Luke Smith, the Lloyd-looking ass person from the story. Being a former cop and a shoujo manga whore, he loves love and he loves the shoujo manga just as much. He breaks up a lot of the flirting in the story because he thinks the build-up is the best part of a love story, and that sums up the current day cast. This manga is full of violence and is full of pure funny moments between the cast of characters. Rita has this gag where every time she sees a hot dude, she asks a series of questions. If they don't fit her dream man, she instantly kills them. And at first, it gets kind of old, but then we go a few chapters without it, and it shows back up, but it's surprisingly more funny because it's been gone forever. Also, this manga also has a little bit of romance, some context, Well, not anything too obvious right now, but Doug is slowly falling for Rita, and Hana is slowly falling for Doug, making a pseudo-weird, goofy-ass love triangle, but it never finishes the line to make it a triangle, so it's kind of like 3/4 of a triangle, so... Eh. Like I said, the violence is out of this world. I mean, we get to see people get their heads blown off, helicopters blow up, groups of people dying? And I think the deep message here is that teachers protect us kids from the dangers of life. And I think deep down, that is the message. That teachers protect us. They are here for that. They are here to show us a better world, to stop shurikens from slitting our throats, from stopping ninjas from cutting our heads off, to stop snipers from blowing our brains out. But there does seem like there could be something even worse on the horizon.